G'day guys, and welcome to Grumble Bum Gaming. Today I'm getting into Seafarer, the ship sim. I'd like to thank Astragon for giving me a copy of this. I'm not usually driving ships. I used to drive trucks. I've driven a couple of boats in my time, but just I'm chatting here for a sec. I'll just pull this volume down. That was a bit much. Okay, yeah, I used to drive trucks. Occasional boat out on the water. It can be a little difficult to stop quickly. So, let me see, everything's looking okay here. Yeah. I'll put the audio out there and that might not be too deafening. Bring the music down a bit. Still about there. Okay. Yeah, well, that looks good. Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah, making Astragon development for the game. It's not my usual style game, and I believe these are the ones that made Construction Simulator, if I saw that correctly somewhere. I've never actually played that because I could never afford it, but I always wanted to try that one. So, haven't been able to find a demo for it or anything, but I'll see how I go with this. I'm going to make a complete mess because that's what I do. So I'll stop yapping and get in, play a normal game. Here's one thing about this, you can have all the stats up on the screen, which tend to block a lot of things. So I might need to get rid of those because don't like them there. None of them stats are matching all my other stats anyway. Some things are close, but it's not quite there. Bird's a bit blurry. Yep, I am wearing my glasses. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of all that stuff. It's just a distraction and it's not matching all my other stuff. Skip tutorial. No, let me have a tutorial.
Hey, I'm over here. This way.
Okay, can you wait a sec? You can't wait a sec. Yeah, you can wait a sec. Okay, options. Where do I see all this stuff before? Alright, turn those off. It's too annoying. Okay, move the camera.
There's the legend. Come over here.
Mooring hooks. Wait, I want to see what other things I can highlight here. Nothing, just mooring hooks. Dude, you look like you're off your face.
It's been so long. I'm glad you came by. I could really use your help.
What, so you don't fall overboard?
There's so much to do on this ship. I can't handle it all by myself.
Well, straighten up first.
But can you still do all this stuff? Come on, I've got a little test for you.
Do ya?
First
My
things
hair's
first.
looking a bit
If
grey.
you're ever unsure what to do, just check the task list. There's always something that needs doing. You won't run out of work.
Basics of ship control, go to the bridge. Harbor maneuvers. Well,
Seems like you've already figured it out. All right, let's start with a short cruise. Head to the bridge and make yourself comfortable.
yeah, it looks like my hair went grey. Just loading up the game. Anyway. Have a quick look around. There's a few things that you can select.
Feels great to be back at the helm again, right? On your left, you can raise the anchor, and off we go.
Yeah, okay. I know, I'm looking at my right because I don't take orders too well. Okay. Right, I'll raise this anchor.
Once the anchor's up, it's full speed ahead. You do remember that tugboats have 360-degree rotatable propellers, right? No reverse gear here.
Well, no, I don't remember that because I'm not a tugboat captain. So, okay, increase, decrease, thrust, rotate the thrusters. All sounds good. On the helm, you can monitor your speed, engine, and rudder settings. Cool.
Awesome. Let's take this beauty for a spin.
Where are we spinning to? There. Light movements is all it takes.
Oh, wow. Look at this mess. A powerful storm swept through here last week. It tore up docks, boats, everything. Wood as far as the eye can see.
Well, yeah, I can see that.
Now to port. Let's check out all the debris.
Okay, if I'm going through there, I've got to go a lot slower.
The trash ended up here of all places, and cleanup still hasn't finished. Better go slow and keep your distance. I don't want anything getting stuck in my propellers.
I'm not worried about your propellers, I'm worried about my propellers. Plenty of sailors around. Oh yeah, lots of
A bunch of
sails.
seals have already made themselves at home here. That one up front kind of looks like you.
Just for that I should go through some netting. That's rude. Couple of $1,000 of boats out there. Sky looks nice.
Slow down.
Oh,
Watch
you
out
slow
for that
down.
catamaran ahead.
It's not ahead, it's beside us. Sky panics a bit. Sails are getting a bit much though.
All right, good. I hope the seals don't get too used to their artificial sandbar. Hope you find a better sunbed, my furry friends.
That's not bad. The physics are pretty
That
good.
weather's not looking good. You better head back to port before it gets worse.
It's pushing us around a little bit. It's pretty much true to form. Nice city over there. Wait. A little bit off course there. That moved by itself. Welcome to Meddington.
A lot has changed in Meddington since you left.
Try
But
moving
you
your
know what
mouth.
hasn't changed? The fish sandwiches, of course. Still the best, right here.
Ludwig to Eleanor, please respond. This is Captain Hansen speaking. I see you're trailing us with the tugboat. Can you push us up to the dock real quick? They forgot about us, and otherwise we'd have to wait 2 hours.
No problem, Captain. We've got your back.
Okay, looks like I'm coming. Sounds like a
Didn't
bit of
see that
hail
coming,
out
but
there.
I'm not complaining. Hansen's a good one.
Okay, let's center up my camera and jump back to the outside. So I don't want to crash the tugboat. As you can see, seas are getting a bit rough. Don't want anyone to get seasick. But yeah, physics are definitely pretty much there. It's just how these things generally run. Nice rainbow over in the top left corner there.
The Tide Guard is back on patrol. They're monitoring the traffic. Keep a low profile. With this visibility, we should probably turn on the lights, just to be safe.
There, happy? It's a lot easier to do this sort of stuff with controller. I'd hate to be trying to use a keyboard. These fine adjustments. Where do you want me to hit this boat? Right in the bum? That's not going to work. I'll push it sideways. I need the middle of it.
First, you've got to line up properly or it won't work. But be careful.
It's one good thing about boats, you can always drift them. Turn a little tighter, a little tighter. Start to straighten her up. Definitely getting a bit of side drift.
Now give it all you've got.
Hold A to align. And then accelerate. There, just go full speed and let it run. Let's look sideways. How much we moving? The movement of the water, it's hard to tell. Definitely looks like we're slowly getting in there though. Very slowly. Considering that we're pushing it at up to 200 meters per hour. It's barely moving it at all.
Thanks, folks. I owe you one.
Always answer.
Ah, damn, I totally forgot about the test. You know what? There's no way you would have failed anyway. Head back to the dock and let's grab some fish sandwiches to celebrate.
Am I gonna miss it? Am I gonna miss it?
That container ship's a real beauty, huh? Maybe one day you'll get to tow it. Or better yet, steer it.
That wasn't too bad. Been going for 20 minutes and haven't smashed yet, so accident must be coming real soon. Dock at the pier. Well, that's where I'm getting a smash. Trying to do docking. Water's getting a bit pushy. Ah, doesn't that look lovely? Right, let's check out all the city and clouds. Definitely good wave physics. Let's just drop the power for a sec. Yeah, that's rolling in under the boat. And yep, that's catching us. Yeah, I'm definitely liking this. Before I applied for this, I thought, you know, crazy trying it because driving a boat can be hard. Well, on a computer, it can get a bit rough. In real life too, you overdo a few things.
There's our dock up ahead. Don't mess this up at the last moment. I'm starving.
You're a butthead for saying that. See if I can get to drifting sideways. Hold the arrow in the zone. I'm not in close enough to do it. Yeah, so I can push the back around. I'm having a few hassles with this one. Yeah. Right, bring that back around here. Yeah, I know, I'm still a little bit away. Yeah, see, this is where I'm going to have all of my troubles. Yep, going to try and flip this thing around. going backwards.
All right, good job.
Do
Why don't
wanna
you come
work
down
forwards?
here to the
I'll do
railing?
it backwards. Tell you what, it got loud and noisy. Yeah, I definitely got grayer. Don't know what this.
That was fun. But before we take a break, I want to show you the awesome stuff your tablet can do. Pull it out and I'll walk you through it.
That's a bit rude. Don't generally just pull it out for people. Okay, in every port you have the opportunity to take jobs for various factions. Check the journal on your tablet to see which tasks are available. Requirements are what the requirements are and what the rewards offered. Only one job can be active at a time. Well, you can only drive one boat at a time. Okay. Let's have a look here. Under fleet you'll find all the information about the current ship. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that one looks alright. What's that boat for? Our fire boat. That one is patrol boat. That one is tug, fire boat. So there's 2 fire boats, 2 patrol boats, cargo boat. Okay. In the user tab you'll find all the information about your profile and progress. If you ever get stuck you can look up explanations for all the features under hints.
That's it. If you want to work with the other factions, just reach out to them. They've always got something going on.
Alright. Well. Looks like the game's about to start, so. Tight guard. Let's play this tutorial. Load ship and unload. Yep. Need a tutorial on this one. That's probably going to take me well past the hour mark.
Hello. The voice on your radio is that of me, Adriana Ruiz, your primary contact at Crescent Port Logistics.
Right.
Usually, I'm responsible for our contractual partners and handle communications with the captains.
Right, because you sound like a Margaret. Anyway.
But if you didn't already know that, you wouldn't be here today to complete your training. The first step on the long road of your cargo career. But in the end, the really big boat will be waiting for you. I can promise you that.
Well, wouldn't mind a really big boat. Welcome to Crescent Port Logistics. Our job is really simple. Transport goods from A to B. Sounds good. LNG, liquefied gas. Okay, so in Australia we call that LPG. But anyway, same thing. We'll just call it LG. Not life's good, but liquid gas.
From your registration documents, I can see this is more of a refresher course than a training course for you. Let's see if that's really the case. If you've been listening to me this far, you at least know how to operate a radio.
No, don't. check this map. So I'm here. It's Reddington. It's Crescentport. Oh, good old guy. Right, so load the containers, make steering. Sail to Reddington. Okay. I have got 3 engines. Just looking around. Okay. Go outside for a sec.
We're going to go through. Yes, you heard me right. That's one of your tasks too. Now, go get in that crane or you'll hold up regular operations.
Now, that was rude that to dock I need the A button, but to speed you up I need the A button, so I missed the first part of what she said. So that is rude. Okay.
Once the trucks are in place, you can begin unloading. You never have to load more containers than the trucks provide.
Right. That's good. I'll take care when lifting those containers. Well, with boat keeps moving like that, that's going to be fun. Okay, L to move the crane. Triggers to raise and lower. X and Y for the width.
Ready your containers. Set. Go!
It's swaying a fair bit. Gotcha. So if I suddenly stop. Ooh. It's a bit dangerous. Wasn't too bad. I need 3. Bring that down. Up a little. And up. Bring it back. put this one in the middle. It's a little rough.
The loading process isn't done yet. Next, you need to secure all the containers. You'd have one hell of a problem on your hands if this ship got hit by a big wave and took the containers with it.
Yeah, that would be a problem. But you know what? I want to bring this crane back. So I'm not just going to leave things hanging out there. Right. Okay, after containers are loaded, you have to secure them for transport. We use methods, lashing, and twist locks. Okay. That's that. How about I go here? So my view is a bit better. And I'll put this other one over here. Okay. Looks like I'm Stretch Armstrong. I can reach up there.
Once everything's taken care of, it's time to cast off.
Wow. Okay, all is locked and loaded, so we can now ship it to its destination. In this case, is Meddington. Okay, you can find a harbour on each sea map. Find your route. Map you find on the bridge. We'll open it. In the future, the autopilot can drive the planned route as long as you hired the right crew member. Okay. Close the door. Now this looks like a nice map. Okay. Alright, sail to Meddington. Ferry has 3 motors, 2 in the back and 1 in the front. The front and the back motors can be controlled separately by rotating them. Turn in place or move sideways. This will be interesting then. Okay. Need to go to the outside for a sec. I'm just gonna move forwards lightly. So I don't wanna hit the back of the boat. Oh, looks good. I can turn a little more. Well, this is gonna be a fun journey, isn't it? Right, so somewhere out there.
Before leaving any port, always make sure you've got enough spare parts on board.
Well, that makes sense, but I'm about to leave port, so could have said that half an hour ago. Every port you can buy parts. The ship currently used on the tablet under fleet. You'll need spare parts on long journeys to repair your ship. Keep an eye on display. Minimum warning screen. Resources will be provided as part of training. Okay, so if I pull up that, fleet, right, work all that out later. Turn a little more. Okay, down. It's not what I wanted. You really want to abandon? No. Go backwards. Keep hitting the wrong buttons.
Keep an eye on the weather. Strong winds and currents can easily throw off inexperienced sailors. But with your experience, you'll handle it with ease.
Yeah, I will. So, shh. Okay. At the waypoint. About there. Okay. Boat back in. Not getting anything that tells me where we're actually headed. Maybe I'll put the waypoint out a bit further than I thought. That should put a little blip on the horizon. Just to make life fair. Okay, we'll just keep rocking around. We're definitely rocking around. Well, this will be a nice slow journey. So, How's the weather been? Been good. Yeah, it's looking a bit cloudy here today. Which, yeah, it's alright. They say it's 23C, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Can't wait until summertime. It's actually 40 degrees, or 42 degrees this time of day. Okay, just straighten up a little bit more. So I think if I can hold it between a waypoint and the destination, I might be good. Yeah, the moon's back there. But that makes it look like the moon's in front of me. Anyway. Minor details. Shame we can't go faster. Don't know if that wind's like 20 meters per second blowing against us. Pushing us all over the place a little bit, but it looks like we're doing 28 kilometers an hour, so wind's definitely going faster than we're going. Yeah, so that's over there, and apparently my waypoint's here somewhere. The waypoint doesn't pop up. So let's clear that route. Get back on course. Right. Get it all straightened up and I'll just keep going for that. I'll worry about waypoints. Because when you drift off a little bit, waypoints end up off to your side. Nah. Too much of a pain in the bum. I see the red and green lights, I just gotta aim between them. The wind must be blowing the back of the boat, not the
I had a
front.
feeling this would happen. The old vessels we use for training cruisers always run into some sort of trouble out on the water. A good thing we brought some spare parts. Take a look and see if there's anything you can do.
Sure. I'll wait to leave the steering wheel. First person view. back off the stairs. Well, not that doorway. This doorway. There we go. Okay, check the gauges and engine control room. Okay. If you run out of spare parts, you can get stranded. And call sea rescue, they'll bring you back to the nearest port for a fee. Okay, I have got a lot of things going on here. Temperature's bad. Temperature's bad. So we need everything. Okay. So if I check that, goes from red to yellow. That's a bit easier. Check the oil. Well, that's making noise, but it's not actually doing anything. Okay, so I can't do anything with that. Changing the filter. So that's where you change that. Right, so that's a bit of a pain in the butt. Right, so that side's done. Look at it, change it. Change it. Look at it, change it. But it's a bit rocky, it doesn't help. At least you don't have to be perfect with all of that.
All sorted again. That's great news.
Well, that was simple. Right, we might need to do a bit of turning. Let's call for help. I went a bit far. There we go. That's where we're aiming for. Right there. Okay. Definitely takes a while to sail across the water. So I think after I do this one, I'll be well past the hour mark. I did want to keep this one under an hour. I'm going to definitely try and keep it under an hour and a half, so I'll just have to release this one half an hour earlier than I was going to, because I got a premiere coming out my other channel, and I like to be there for my premieres, so not that people talk to me much while I'm doing them, but they could if they wanted to. Oh, we're definitely getting a few more lights out there. Make sure I keep myself lined up. And now the moon's there. Strange how that moves so quickly. Then again, I suppose it does look like it's 5:32 in the morning, so I guess the moon's going to sink away, the sun will come up. Although the time's not moving too quickly. I'm definitely getting a bit rocky now. Glad I'm on the outside, not the inside. People would be getting seasick. Yeah. Okay, so I have to try and get back into this game because I had a major crash. So now I have to try and work out what I was doing with everything. No, that's not what I want. I want that button. Okay, so I want to go that way. So I don't know how I'm going to fix this video, but hopefully I do. So luckily the crash that I had was...
One of the best feelings at sea is when you spot your destination port on the horizon.
Yeah, good. Yeah, luckily it was not. That's not what I want to say. Luckily it didn't affect OBS and the recording. That's what I wanted to say. So hopefully I don't have any more crashes. I believe it was just adrenaline software issue. So hopefully I can finish this voyage and without any more issues. I've just got to hopefully patch it all together so it's almost flawless. So let's drive a bit faster. Sorry, I didn't even realise I wasn't going fast. tell you what, it's very difficult to get back into the middle of a game when it's been probably a week and a half that I've been trying to get to the bottom of this crash issue. So hopefully it's all good, and hopefully I remember what I'm doing here. At least it is a nice, peaceful game. Just chill out, relax. And I'm glad that I've got controller support, because, yeah, I'd have a very hard time getting my old fingers all over the keyboard. A game like this. Unfortunately, I can't even remember my map buttons or anything. So we're just cruising. Hopefully I can work out where I've got to park all of this. I should pay better attention to what I'm trying to do. Right, work that one out. It's my right D-pad. Let's see what my left D-pad
You have
does.
arrived at your destination, and you're even on time. Great job. Your docking bay is free already, so go ahead and sail on through.
I will, because I can't do anything while you're talking. So, that's my right D-pad. Okay. Having to remember all these controls is a bit difficult. That's alright. Radar says I'm going to run over a boat. Not sure why there's red boats. Anyway, doesn't matter. Gotta try and dock this without crashing. And I've got to get in over there. It'd be easy if I just had to stick it in this first one. That's alright. It's alright. Get my power down. It's not a race. Actually want to be coming in here at about 10. We're in the 10s. That's better. Dropping the speed. Nice to be able to do this on a real boat. Just jump up and be able to see from above. Okay, bring that down to about 3, 4. Bit of power on it. A little more power to drive me forwards. Yeah, I know, I'm going very slow. It's not like I'm driving a truck. It's got brakes, so just need a little bit of patience. Because boating games aren't really my thing.
To drop the cargo, you simply do everything you did at the start, just in reverse order. First, you need to release the container locks.
Right. That I can do. I'm not going to read all of that. But that's alright. Someone else can read all that.
Ready to unload?
I guess if I'm not, then I got issues. Right, we'll go first person. Hope the sound isn't as loud as it is in my ears. I do enjoy that you've got all of this. Right, so I have got 4 more locks somewhere. Wait. Let's come here. That's all unlocked. There's definitely something else in here. Aha, okay. Very good. I like that they highlight it, make it a bit
Now it's
easier.
time to head back up the crane. I hope you've got a handle on your fear of heights, because you're going to be doing this a lot from now on.
Well, I've got no fear of heights in a game. Okay, now we can start the cargo drop. Yeah, cool. You check the list. So now I've well, tell you what, it's a little different doing this with a controller. Because I think with the keyboard it'd be more direct. Right. I'm gonna go and get this single from here first. Getting the swing of it a bit better, which is good. I actually got a message this morning from Astragon by Email. Reminded me to pull my finger out because I asked for the game and I made a commitment, so I was being a little bit lazy with okay, yeah, I was being a little bit lazy with my checking the crash situation. I was being a bit blasé, like, yep, I'll get to it. It's all good. Still got 2 weeks to get a video out there, but nah. Thing is, pull your finger out, get it done, because you waste too much time. If there are issues, you don't have time to fix it, so I was going to wait a few more days. I actually messed up yesterday with another game that I got, because I've got 2 video channels. So Problem is when you've got double accounts for things, you make mistakes. And big ones. I accepted a game. And then I messed up with the account that I downloaded it to. Great work. Everything's where it belongs. Get interested in shipping loads. Well, I do enjoy that, yes. So that was my tutorial, so I guess I'll choose my starter vessel. Hey buddy, Teddy here again. At least I don't have to listen to your talk. Congratulations on passing your training course. There's no stopping you now. Well, apart from our sinker ship, you're being given a... Oh, have you given any thought to your next jobs? Yes, ones where I don't have to listen to you. I could use your help with a container delivery. Didn't I say I don't want to listen to you? Anyway. That's going to be for the next episode because I believe I've got a big video. So first campaign job is now available. You can check the map anytime to find out which port to visit. Okay. Teddy is waiting. Well, you can wait, Teddy. So I want to go through this for a minute. Level up my Herbert for 1500. Okay. Level 3 for the crew. Bank. Not interested yet. User. A grumble bomb. And what's that one? Right. Statistics. Total time an hour 16. So yeah. Well, my OBS says that it's been going for 21 minutes and that says 24:06. But anyway, yeah, so hour 16 for the whole lot. So that's a pretty good size video for the first one. I just have to try and marry up all of the footage and try and get it looking like a half decent video. So hope I get that all good. I'll get this video uploaded. My time is 12:30, the 1st of November, so I'm guessing most places around the world should be the 1st of November. So in 9.5 hours from this recording, this video should be premiering, hopefully, if I don't get any more crashes. I'll back up and I'll leave it here. Floating at a dock. Yeah. Until the next video, which I won't put much time between the two because it took me so long to get this one out, so probably a few days and I'll get a proper video out there of this, hopefully. So, ciao for now, guys.